Hello everybody and welcome back to Hermitcraft. This is ZombieCleo and welcome to the fact that there are now, as of last time I looked really, there are now 10,000 of you in my subs box, which is yeah, I was thinking I didn't have like a signature or a hook, you know, apart from the zombie thing and the wow, that's pretty out there. Okay, this is what I wanted to talk to you about actually. This is what I would like to call glorious Technicolor. As some of you know, there has been some discussion about going to black and white, maybe a stylistic theme, or it's certainly going to help cut down videos, but you know, none of us are really sure. So I was going to do this video as sort of like a test thing, and fuck me, that's pretty. I wish it had loaded all the way back, but you know, we can't have everything. As you can see, I am on the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. That's the one that I've been working on, and somebody has come along and started doing the stuff that I did not do. I built the island, somebody has come and started decorating. I'm assuming it's Joe. Seems like something Joe would do. Okay, today we're going to test out a few stylistic themes that that have been bandied about. This is typical Minecraft. This is normal, and you know, this is boring. Everybody has this, you know. It's not new, it's not clever, it's not even got a texture pack on it. I mean, God's sake, what's wrong with me? So anyway, I am here. And actually, I'm going to do it up here because I can and because there's lights. So if we start, the first stylistic theme that we are going to discuss is black and white. Okay, that's what black and white looks like at night from the thing. But there's lots of torches down there, you can see. Doesn't look too bad to me. I'm thinking mostly blocks. I mean, my issue is, will people recognise the different blocks? Because I've got a whole style of blocks down here. For a start, that's a block of redstone, okay? It's dark enough that it probably looks like a dull version of coal. I don't have a coal block. I should have a coal block. I could make a coal block whilst we're here. Why not? You only live once, or unless you're me. There we go. Crafting table, badoosh. See, you can always tell a crafting table is a crafting table. Okay, let's do a coal block. I mean, even then, if I put them... Sorry, Torch, you're going to have to go out for a minute. If I put them next to each other, you can tell that the coal is darker, so it's not a thing. These are the ones that are really going to cause issues, I think. The dirt block, you can generally tell. But how can you tell the difference between a dirt block and a gravel block? And I think from a distance, that's probably going to be my biggest issue. And also, cobblestone block, compare that to... Do we know what that is? That's netherrack. Okay, now that's my problem. I mean, it must be, it's a dark netherrack, but it's a lot darker than the cobble. Also, netherrack and leaves. See, that would be my only issue, that the people could identify. I mean, I like the fact that netherrack has a texture to it that is not really found elsewhere. And in black and white, I think that's important. But okay, let's see how it is on one of the other stylistic formats. This is sepia toned. I know, bear with me. I like the old look of the sepia. I don't think it gets used enough. That's what the city looks like in sepia tones. I think it gives it a sort of elegance and class, and it has the same file compressive issues along with the black and white. Yeah, so there is that kind of, you know, extending the I suppose the production. I think it gives it a certain class, and it would help me create more videos. However, there is slightly more post-production with a sepia tone than there is with black and white. Not much more. It would add perhaps another minute or two to each video, but that's nothing. I could probably deal with that if we like sepia. Then there is another filter that I think actually would bring a lot of elegance and class to it. So let's try that. Right, that is the old style film. Now I think this is particularly classy. I have this. It would feel a niche within me, and I especially like the dirt on the film. It gives it a nice rustic feeling, like I'm actually in a position where I could actually create something in an old-timey style. As you can see, the blocks here, because of the graininess of it, it's much more difficult to tell the texture of the blocks. But I'm thinking that we could live with that. Okay, this is the last one. This is the last theme, and you can all talk about the theme, and you know, I'm open to criticism. The theme is actually important to me. I think you can understand why. So let's try the next bit. Welcome back from our silent pictorial slideshow interlude. I appreciate your patience. It's been an interesting video, and like I say, it's going to be a bit short. So as you can tell, there are several different potential styles. Feel free to discuss between you and amongst yourselves, and in the bottom, what you would feel most comfortable with. For those of you who still don't understand what's going on here, I'm going to leave a bit from between me and Joe that I cut out of the Sky Island when we were building that.
Oh, Cleo.
Yes, yes.
So I want to say this on video.
All right, okay.
Because my fans have already gotten to enjoy this. But I don't know,
Right.
you might have to cut this out of your video if you actually wanted to do it and have it be effective.
Uh-huh.
But you and I should have a discussion about the benefits of you switching to all black and white for your video uploads because of how much faster it would go on account of only needing the 8 bits of grayscale instead of... So I mentioned in my latest video that's like live today that I was thinking about switching to black and white just as a joke.
Yeah.
And I got like 800 comments that are like, dude, don't switch to black and white. Oh my god, black and white would be terrible. Don't do it, man. And then there's a few people who are just like, maybe we should trust him. Like, he makes things that we don't make. Maybe he knows. Well, we can have a serious conversation about the benefits of switching to black and white. Now, here's the best part is, so I was telling Joe Nagy about this, and he's doing the same thing. He's about to introduce this concept in his next video. And what he's going to do, though, is then the video after that, and I'm doing this now, too. The video after that, he's actually going to start the first, like, 35 seconds in black and white.
Totally needs to happen.
And do the thumbnail in black and white. Isn't that brilliant?
That is genius.
I wish I had thought about that part.